Yeah, Marcus Houston presented. He also got an album that came out in 2005. I don't know why I have T-Pain on here. Was T-Pain on the thing?
What song was that Joe Budden was on, Marcus Houston? It's something in
Yeah,
the club.
it's a album cut. It wasn't
It wasn't a single? No, they shot a video for it.
But it wasn't nothing
You
that
said-
we still listening to.
No, not still listening to, but that song was a thing.
I want to say it's track 3.
Because I remember Joe Budden was like, like it's called Clubbing.
Did T-Pain come out? Because I don't know why I have him on my notes.
I don't remember.
He came out, right? Okay, T-Pain also has an album that turned 20 this year. This is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Somebody at the BET Awards is cooking. They did fucking good. Let me see. That's all my notes. Drewski and Kai Cenat was dope to see them. I thought it was funny as hell seeing Drewski, Kai, and Kevin Hart together. And it was so damn funny when Kai came out and he cussed, and then Kevin Hart got mad at him, and then they start reading the teleprompter.
Yeah.
This was fucking fun. This was fun. I love this award show. But the albums that turned 20 this year.
R&B albums.
R&B albums that turned 20 this year. And on the topic of rap, Young Jeezy's, is it Thug Motivation?
Thug Motivation 101.
That one turned 20. Common's B turned, is it called B?
What,
Common?
Yeah, it's called B.
That one turned 20. Lil Wayne, like I said, the Carter 2. Pull up that note we had while I go through the R&B ones. All right, so starting off, Chris Brown, Mary J. Blige, Mariah Carey, Faith Evans, A-Marie, Genuine, Keisha Cole, T-Pain, Trey Songz, Omarion, Tony Braxton, Bobby Valentino, Jamie Foxx, 112, Marcus Houston, Pretty Ricky, R. Kelly, Anthony Hamilton, Ray J, and Rihanna. All have albums that turned 20 years old.
All right, so rap albums. It would be Kanye West, Late Registration, Common B, 50 Cent, The Massacre, Game, the documentary, Missy Elliott, The Cookbook, Beanie Siegel, The Becoming, and Lil Wayne, The Carter 2, and then Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101.
So this is
Cracking ass year.
We were spoiled in 2005.
Super spoiled. We got a Kanye album, a 50 album, a Game album, a Missy album, a Game album, a Lil Wayne album, and a Jeezy album in the same year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Look at they doing
then,
that. Everybody just named a legend.
And then all them R&B albums. So, and a lot of those are their debut projects.
Yeah.
They're either their debut projects or they're what most people will argue are their best albums that they ever put out.
Somebody, you think, okay, you know how we did the hip hop 50th? Well,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't do it, but you know how hip hop celebrated 50 years of hip hop, and they did this big celebration with all these different LL Cool J, like everybody.
Yeah.
What if we started doing like a 20-year celebration every year, or like a 10-year celebration every year of certain albums,
Mm-hmm.
and have everybody that had classics or whatever come out that year do that show?
What's funny is, so I posted those all those albums on my Twitter, and that's what people was in the comments saying, like, dang, we need a 20th show, a 20th year show.
But I'm saying every year there will be another concert that celebrate the next batch of albums that turned 20, 10.
You know what was also a good year was last year, and I don't even think we talked about it enough, but last year, Confessions.
Yeah.
Life Jennings.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny Fulfilled, which are all, and I think Avant had one too that had dropped in 2004. The early 2000s was cooking,
and
with albums.
I don't know if I should be saying this publicly, but I'll throw it out there just to manifest it. I've been talking to 40 E40 because my ghetto report card turns 20 next year, and I've been trying to set this shit up. Like, I've been really on his ass. Like, hey, bro, we need to do this. Like, my ghetto report card changed things for California from a standpoint of introducing a sound that nobody had no idea about, this hyphy movement going on in the Bay. And
my ghetto report card was 2006.
2006.
You want to know what's crazy? I believe that's the same year Rise came out.
It was a whole thing.
And Stump the Yard. Because
we went from hyphy, because even in Southern California, we was fucking with hyphy.
Mm-hmm.
We fucked with hyphy, and then we went right into Jerk, and then we right into Ratchet.
Mm-hmm.
And all that stuff is connected. Now, if we do this 20 years, that's why I'm pitching this, putting this in the universe. Somebody need to put this together. We can figure it out. But if we can keep this rolling, the next 5, 6, 7 years be cracking with concerts.
Yeah.
Because that whole 2006, 2005 going all the way up to damn near 2010, 2012. And then from 2010 to like 2016, you get Mustard.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we got 10 years of some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
No, that, but that was just, not to go back, but watching the BET Awards just showed how important the early 2000s were. You get what I'm saying? Like, just because we got all of those great, T.I. performed, we got so much great performances out of that. And then even when they did their own top 10 live performances of, for the videos for 106 in Park.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just showing us how dope and how amazing the music was back then. And now we need that to continue to be highlighted, because I feel like people forgot.
They did forget.
People kind of forgot.
People forget all the time.
So there's this clip from Family Feud.
Bro, before you say that.
What?
Oh, that was last year.
What album?
Urban Legend, T.I. But King, T.I. King, came out 2006. I'm saying, bro.
Is that Whatever You Like?
Bro, yeah.
Yeah,
that's Whatever You Like. That's Why You Wanna.
Why You Wanna.
What
go
You Know.
That, look, hey.
Bro, man, we watch this. That shit, I'm telling you, every 2000, that early 2000 run, we need these concerts.
Yeah.
That shit's gonna go up.
Yeah. But that's what I was telling you when we was talking about the Millennial Tour. Like,
yeah.
We had, B2K performed. But
and they wrestling, yeah.
They did? Okay, so I must have fell asleep.
B2K, yeah.
By then. Oh, they posted it? Okay. And that was dope to see B2K together, because we know that they keep having little, little shit going on behind the scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
But even like just Bow Wow, I can talk about this damn awards.
B2K announced 2026 reunion tour.
I could talk about this damn awards all day.
And now that that's out there, I did talk to Omarion, and he told me that this was coming.
You know what I had envisioned while they was on stage? Because so Bow Wow performs, right? And I'm like, dang, it would have been hard if it started off with Goodies, Sierra, My Goodies. Because that was crazy on 106 in Park, too. Yeah. She do My Goodies, boom. And then it transitioned into Like You. And then Like You transitioned into Girlfriend with Omarion. And then B2K come out, B2K perform. And then somewhere, somehow, some way, Jermaine Dupri came out. You know how he did it. But now Jagged Edge hit the stage. It just could have been so much I love this award show.
Yeah, I can see.
I'm telling you, I was sitting on that couch crying. I'm like, this my childhood. And what's such a good blessing? Well, not such a good blessing. What's such a blessing about seeing all these people grace the stage is that they all look good and they all sound good. Bow Wow was performing like that motherfucker came out this year.
Yeah.
He worked that stage.
He got a point to prove too.
Yes. But I don't know. So anyway, Family Feud. There's a clip of Family Feud. They did. The question was, obviously, we polled 100 people, and we asked this: who's the greatest rapper of all time?
Yeah. So
number one was Snoop Dogg. Tupac was on there. It was Tupac. It was Snoop Dogg. It was 50 Cent. I think they got an ant on Eminem. But they was throwing all these names out there. They said Kendrick. They said Drake. They said all these.
Snoop Dogg was number 1. Tupac number 2. Eminem number 3. And then they got Jay-Z at number 10, which is crazy.
But Dr. Dre was the one that they couldn't get. Dr. Dre was on there too. Yeah. So I thought that was funny. But I do think it's interesting. I think Snoop Dogg is the biggest rapper of all time.
He is the biggest. Yeah. It's not even close.
I think he is. But anyway, so Not Like Us is the most streamed rap song of all time.
Of course it is.
Of it being Kendrick Lamar, I love this because it's a diss song.
Of course you do.
It's a diss song. It's the most streamed rap song of all time.
2.84 billion streams.
That's crazy.
It beats the record previously held by Rockstar by Post Malone, which was written by. You don't know? You don't know about that?
Wait, I didn't even hear you. I was zoned out.
Rockstar by Post Malone. You know who wrote that record or helped write that record?
No.
Joey Badass.
Really?
Yeah, look it up.
That's the second most stream?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Who wrote Post Malone Rockstar?
I hate when people sound out what they typing. That shit pisses me off.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like it.
So Joey Badass says he co-wrote Rockstar by Post Malone.
Shout out to Joey Badass.
Well, the second most streamed rap song. I mean, I don't know if you would. I mean, I guess you can classify as a rap song. I ain't here to argue that. Whatever.
Yeah.